Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Blair. Welcome to my beauty space. So for today's video, I will be doing a first impression on the brand new Anastasia and Amrezy collab eyeshadow palette. As soon as I saw the picture on Trend Mood, I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to have this palette. This is literally my pink Barbie dream in a palette. So I snatched this baby up as soon as it got released on their official website. I also got the matching mirror right here. This is the Amrezy palette pink bedazzled handheld mirror. I'm just like so in love with this collection, and I love the fact that it's only an eyeshadow palette instead of a full collection. I just feel like now with so much makeup in the market, it gets a little bit, like saturated with, new release after new release. So I actually prefer just one single drop of an eyeshadow palette, maybe with a cute accessory. So yeah, let me show you the mirror first. So here, this is the mirror. Look how cute. I love this mirror. This is so cute. And I need a new mirror. So there we go. I originally want to snatch up the Kylie mirror, but I think I like this one better because I love the bedazzled one. Wow, this is so nice. All right, so now it's time to open this baby up. Ta-ta! Here is the palette. So this is a totally different material. It's not the traditional, like the sweet one. I have my Modern Renaissance right here. So this is a Modern Renaissance. This is Amrezy. As you can see, it's a totally different, packaging. Plus, I think that the Amrezy one's bigger. So here, let's see. See that? It's actually a bigger palette. So that might be the reason why this one is retail for $49 instead of the $45 price tag. But I got it when they have like a coupon going on or something like that. So I got it cheaper. So I love that. And now let's open her up, shall we? So 3, 2, 1. Ta-ta! Oh my goodness. Look at the colors. So as usual, it comes with a protector as well as a brush. The brush inside is actually pretty decent. So I would recommend you guys, keep the brush here. And here are the shades. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is a more colorful version of the Modern Renaissance palette. So let me open the Modern Renaissance palette side by side so you guys can see the differences in terms of color stories. So here, the Modern Renaissance palette is at the bottom. The Amrezy palette is at top. I feel like there are some similar colors like this one. And then those kind of like brownish color with, similar to the colors in the Modern Renaissance palette. But the front row with like all the shimmers and blues are definitely, brand new for this eyeshadow palette. So I just really love the combination of a very wearable palette with a lot of pop of colors and a lot of pretty shimmers. So I don't think there are any repeat shade from the Modern Renaissance palette to the Amrezy palette. So that is really amazing because we all know that probably a lot of people have this palette already. So of course, new year 2020, we want new shades, right? So here, let me give you guys another close-up of all the shades. And now let me live swatch it for you guys. So we're going to start with Wasted. This is a beigey shade. So here, wow, really creamy. Then next, we're going in with Barbs. This pink Barbie shade. Wow, this is pretty. Wow, I like it. Then moving on, we're going with Litty, which is a pressed glitter shade. This is a shade right here called Litty. Wow, I love that shade. Moving on, the next shade is called Cupcake. So I'm going to use my index finger. This is a purple shade right here. This is Cupcake. Then moving on, the next shade we got is called Dragon. So I'm going to use my middle finger again. I just cleaned it. So here is a Dragon shade. Whoa, that is beautiful. So those are the first 5 shades. And moving on, we have Leo, which is this pop of glue. Oh my goodness, look at that. I think I'm gonna use this shade today because look at that. Just look at it. It's amazing. Then I'm going to swatch Gemini, which is this shade right here. Wow, I love this color. Then moving on, it is Gorgina. So this is kind of like a industrial darker shade. Beautiful, very beautiful. Moving on, we have Amrezy. This is definitely her color. It's like a pink shimmer. Love this color. Look how pretty is this color. I love this color. Alright, moving on. The next shade I am going to swatch is Anastasia. So this is kind of like a light sheen color with a little bit of a yellow gold inside. Ooh, that's really pretty. And then moving on, the next shade here is the matte shade called New Yorker. Oh my gosh, I love this matte. This is so creamy, so buttery. Look at that. Not patchy at all, and I love the color. It's like the perfect nude. Then moving on, we have OG. And yes, she is an OG, especially for the brand Anastasia. See, those two, one is definitely on the warmer red side, one is just a neutral nude. So I love it. I love that you have options in terms of the nude, because we all know that we need different nudes to blend our eye looks. Then moving on, it has a color called Sisa. I don't know what that means, so if you do know, please inform me. But yeah, this is a color that reminds me of the red in the Modern Renaissance palette. And let me swatch it right here. Very beautiful. And I think this color will be so gorgeous, like, you know, like especially winter and fall. Love the colors. All right, moving on. The next color I got is 1988. I'm assuming that's the year Amrezy was born. Ooh, really beautiful. Love it. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, we only have 2 shades left. I'm so glad that in this palette there is a black shade called BK. Even though I personally never use this color, but I know that a lot of the makeup artists, they do use it, and they do sometimes use this as eyeliner to really like flick up the look. So I love this color. And then lastly, we have Hugo. Still, I don't understand the name, but look at that. Such a pretty shade right here. Ooh. Dang, this shadow palette is amazing. Honestly, I'm super impressed with this palette. It's amazing. Every single shade I swatched is buttery, it's pigmented, it's not patchy at all. Plus, when I'm swatching it, I don't see a lot of fallout. Obviously, we're going to, you know, test it out using a brush, but from what I see, first impression wise, this palette is amazing. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now it's time to play on my eyes. Alright, before we start with the eye application, I just want to quickly run through what I'm wearing on my face for you guys because I really love the base today. I think it's so beautiful. So for the foundation, I'm actually mixing 2. I'm mixing the LC Micro Sleek Foundation with the Sephora Matte Perfection Tinted Moisturizer. The reason why I mix them together is because, as you can see, this one is really dark. This one is really light. And I actually love both of the foundation, the texture a lot. I just couldn't really wear them alone, so I figured let me try a little bit of a foundation cocktail and see if they look good. And as you can see, it turns out looking really good. But I think majority of the credit should go to this one, because this one is majority of what I blend in my face, and I just put a little bit on top to blend out the whole complexion. I really love this foundation. I mean, this is just such an OG. I remember back in the day, Jaclyn Hill talked about it, so I just love it. And I'm probably going to get a lighter shade when they have a sale going on, so that way I can just mix this with a lighter shade. But yeah, I love this foundation. Alright, for my contour today as well as under eye highlight, I'm actually using the Lorac Pro Contour Palette. This is actually a really good palette. I don't know why people don't talk about it anymore. I don't know, but I still think this is a really decent palette. So if you still can get your hand on this palette, I think you should, because the colors are just amazing. I'm mixing these two colors as my contour today. And for my under eye, I'm mixing both the yellow and the white to really set it down. I really love how like the natural look it gave. So let me put a little bit more before we start the eye application, just to, you know, wear it as like a shield. But yeah, I love this palette. And I put on my eyelid as well as, you know, a base to set my concealer. So yeah, I love this palette so much. Alright, so now all the bases are covered. It's time for the eye makeup look. So for today's look, I am going to go in OG shade first. I'm going to use the brush that it comes with the palette, and I'm going to just dab into the shade. See, this palette doesn't have that much fallout, which is amazing. So I'm going to just blend all over my crease. Alright, first shade down. I think this color is really pigmented. It's actually darker than I anticipated. I would have thought that it was a lighter brownish nude, but it's actually pretty, you know, pigmented. So I'm going to mix in with a little bit of New Yorker. I'm using the other side of the brush, and I'm just gonna go in like this. Wow, really pretty. I love the base shade, but if you want a more natural look, maybe go with a lighter hand. So moving on, I almost feel like I don't need to blend anymore. I just need to put on shimmer, then we're done. So shall I put on Razy or shall I put on the blue? Let me put on the blue because the blue is just so gorgeous. So I'm going to just use my finger, pat it on. Oh my goodness, the color is gorgeous. This is such a pretty color. Wow. This is pretty. Let me put a little bit more. Wow. It's pretty, but I do feel like the base is a little bit too strong. So let me try the Razy shade on my left eye just to see how this will look. I like it. I think they're both really, really pretty. But one thing I do notice is that, look, this shade is intact. But when I swatch this shade and use my finger to pick it up, it's a little bit messy. So I'm not sure if they're the same, you know, formula. But yeah. Look at the shade. So pretty, right? But I do feel like this shade, maybe it's better if you use like a base to like cut crease, so that way it's going to pop up even more. Because right now I feel like it's not like the optimal result. So like this, yeah, very pretty. You can definitely build it up. I love it. But since today is a first impression, I don't just want to stop here. So let me take off my eye makeup and I will be back with a different eye look. Alright, I'm back with a clean slate. So for the concealer today, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. So this is a concealer right here. Love this concealer. I love how big it is. I love the giant doe. And I love the consistency and the texture of this concealer. Literally, if you haven't tried it, I think you're missing out. As for the powder for setting my under eye as well as my eyelid, I also use a Too Faced powder. So this is the Too Faced Do You Fresh Glow Translucent Setting Powder. Honestly, this powder is so bomb if you haven't tried it. Plus, let me show you guys. Look how nice. It has a cap. And once you open it up, it literally has a net, so that way when you tap the powder, you just tap on the net, so that way it can dispense the powder and then you just put it on. It's just super nice, super neat, and travel friendly. So yeah, I just want to give those two products a shout out. Alright, moving back to this Anastasia and Amrezy palette. For the second look, I kind of want to go in with the lightest shade right here because I feel like the OG shade and the New York shade are both kind of too dark. So for this round, let's start with the color Wasted. It actually has a little like pink hue to it, which I like. So we're gonna just blend on my eyelid. Very pretty, very pretty. Plus this can be a great, setting powder for the crease as well. So that's really nice. Then moving on, I still want to go in with one of the shade. I'm going to go to New York this time. New Yorker, actually. And I'm going to only blend along my lash line like this and slowly build it up. I feel like the first round I didn't realize how pigmented those colors are, so I just put it everywhere. Then it just looks a little bit too much. So this time around I am building it up from the bottom lash to the top like this. Love the color. Okay, let me keep doing this eye. Mix with a little bit of OG because I just think those two colors are very like compatible. OG is definitely a tad bit darker. By the way, I'm using a ColourPop E17 brush. I love the brush. And this came out with the whole like coconut line. I actually did a review on both the palette and the brush. I can link a video right here. You guys can go like check it out if you're interested. So all you need to do is click on, there's a exclamation mark on your screen, and you click on it. There will be all the linked video. You can just click on whatever video you're interested. But yeah, I already did a review on this brush set because it comes with a brush set, and then the big palette. By the way, ColourPop has another big palette. I have already purchased it. I also purchased the Casting Lights big palette, so if you guys want reviews, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to do it for you guys. Alright, see, now the second base down. This time around it's definitely more, you know, daily, wearable, more subtle, and I love it. Alright, moving on, the shimmer shade that I want to pop in the center. This time I want to use the shade Cupcake. So this is the gorgeous like purplish color right here. Just gonna pop it using my finger like this. It is very nice. I love it. Going to do the same for the other eye. This is a very subtle, very spring-ish kind of look, and I'm digging it. Love it. It's very, very pretty. Alright, to finish the look, I want to also pop the color Barb, this color, on my eyelid, just on top of the purple. Kind of want like a mixture of colors. Did you guys see that? I love Barb. Wonder if that's her nickname or something. Honestly, I don't really know Amrezy that much. I think she's like mostly on Instagram. So yeah. I think we're done. This is a complete eye look. Oh, actually, before we leave, I want to pop the Anastasia shade on my eyebrow. I know it has a little bit pink hue, but I don't care. Just brow highlight right here. Yes, it's very pretty. Okay, do a little bit mixed with Barb. I love this shade Barb. It's like a pinkish purple color, which is just so trendy right now. So yeah. Alright, voila. This is the finished eye look. Now let me go off camera, putting on lashes, putting on liners, putting on lips, and I'll be back with a final conclusion. Alright guys, I am back. This is a finished look. I really love how this look turned out to be. And for the lip combo today, since I love it so much, I'm going to share with you guys. I'm using two different lip products. So first, I'm using the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade called xoxo. Love this color. And then I top it off with a gloss. So I'm using the KKW and a Mario collab in the name Proud of You. Actually, I reviewed the whole collection, so if you guys are interested, I can link that video right here. So that's the lip combo I'm wearing. And to top off the whole look, I put some highlight on. And can you guys guess which highlighter I'm using? And yes, it's the Anastasia and Amrezy highlight. Oh my goodness, this highlight is amazing. It's my favorite highlight in 2018, 2019, probably going forward into 2020. So let me show you guys. Ta-ta-ta-ta! Here is a highlight, and you have a giant mirror here. How nice is that? So let me swatch it for you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if you can still buy it. I'm not sure if this is a limited edition, but if I were Anastasia, I probably would release this one in a permanent collection. Better yet, maybe I will release this one with a new packaging that matches Amrezy eyeshadow palette. I feel like that will be a major hit. But yeah, I love this highlighter. Alright, back into this Amrezy palette. I love this palette. This palette is phenomenal. All the colors are just amazing. It's so easy on the eye. All the color stories are beautiful. They're gorgeous. They're just perfect spring color. Plus, I think that this will be a great complement with the Carly Bible and Anastasia palette. I just feel like both palettes are really like spring, very like very romantic. Also, the other thing, the powders in this palette is amazing. Like the texture, the quality, the way they pressed it, everything is so amazing. There is very minimal fallout, so it's just a huge improvement in terms of the quality of the powders from her previous shadow palettes. So I gave major props to Anastasia and Amrezy. I think they did an amazing job creating this baby right here. Alright, so the final announcement of this palette is, yes, it is Blair approved. If you really want this palette, go ahead, go buy it. I think you won't regret it. I really feel like this palette can be used in so many different occasions. They're just so wearable with a variety of shades. So I just feel like, yes, I recommend this palette. And yeah, that's it. This is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's review. Let me know what else you want me to review. I would be happy to do it for you guys. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I would love you to hang out with me. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below with, you know, future video ideas. I'm always open, all ears. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.